investment was the ultimate path to freedom. Why millions of people are still struggling with debt, stress, and still working for 60 hours or more plus per week.
Just to stay afloat.
Yeah, just to make things work.
Whereas this lie might trigger you or shake you or contradict your belief that you have so far, but it might also wake you up from where you are stuck in to create an ultimate or true wealth for yourself. Because the truth is, your freedom isn't in how many properties that you own or how you look rich or what your net worth is. It isn't how well you leverage what you know and what you do and what else you're doing to make the income or a cash flow or how much you earn. So let's dive in. First of all, the trap of the traditional path, because this is the biggest lie that you have been told. In fact, we were that too, for not for 1 or 2 decades, but for more than 2 decades we were that too.
23
So
years.
23 years.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what good is owning a house if you're chained to a mortgage for another 30 years, whereas missing your life and living only for the weekend and missing your kids' life, missing your milestones and many of the life moments while they are growing up? Because the thing is, we have been told to get a good job or start a small business and have a considerable income or a decent income, and then go and get the mortgage, because the bank can sell you the mortgage as long as you have the serviceability and the eligibility. Buy a house and then pay it off slowly, maybe invest in another property with the equity. That's what we all been told. That's the biggest lie. But here is the truth. The truth is, whether you know or not, the fact is over 1.6 million, and in fact by August 2024 there is another survey, over 1.66 million Australians are under mortgage stress. Do you know this? Median income families now need, understand another statistics, the median income household now needs around 11.3 years just to save for a 20% deposit. It means both has to work, the husband and wife has to work, and even they work for only more than 11.3 years, then only they can save only a 20% deposit. And even if your income is, even if you're saving it, you're saving for only 20%. And if your income is capped in that journey and tied to your time, you are not investing, you are just surviving. Barely. Most people don't realize it. They are stuck in a golden cage, golden trap built on the lies and the illusion of, oh, this is what the wealth is all about. Is it resonating deep to you? It will. But most of the time we were so much conditioned to resist, to destroy our own illusion, because we are thinking that that's what the fact is, that's what the life is all about, and we are under accept that that's what the reality is. But that should not be all the way. So in saying that, what the wealthy do differently?
Do you know what the top wealth creators focus on first? So we saw what the traditional path looked like, what he explained, I get a job and things. What do the top wealth creators focus on first? They don't chase the assets first, nor the liability though, but they don't chase the asset first. They build a cash flow engines like businesses that will run without them. So here is the important key you should notice. How do they do differently? What's different? Okay, not straight away buying the assets, but focusing on the cash flow businesses.
And in fact, one more thing, even if you're going for a bank or the real estate brokers or anyone to buy a property, either for yourself to stay or for your investment, actually, to help you, they must first of all ask you, what is your cash flow? The cash flow, we mean to say, where you are making money even in the absence of you, the cash flow which is not tied to your time. They must ask you this. Rather, they check your serviceability based on how much you work, which is tied up to your time for making money. That's what they do. Why? Because the main intention behind all these societal illusion is to tie you up, to make you stay stuck for the rest of your life. So instead of asking your cash flow, rather they ask you how much you are earning. Oh, this is what the serviceability is, because the main motive is two things. Number one, to sell their mortgage. Number two, to make you to stay stuck for the rest of your life. This is a lie.
Yeah, when we see about the other wealth creators, some big names like the Amazon CEO, like the Jeff Bezos. So, are they doing the hard work or spending their time in their business? Are they packing up boxes for Amazon? No. And also, if you take, we're telling the difference how wealth creators doesn't spend their time in making their money. That's what we want you to understand. For example, also if you take another wealth creator, Elon Musk. He is not being in the space area and building
SpaceX.
rockets.
SpaceX.
Yeah, he's not building physically rockets.
And he's not building even Tesla.
Yeah, so you should very well understand, for the creation of wealth, first and foremost, how you make money is not your physical presence or tied to your time. That's the very first thing you have to understand, how the wealth creators do differently. They build system which is scaling without them, and also duplicated.
Duplicatable.
Yeah, and also no time. It's not tied to time. It runs 24/7. You can't work
Even in
your
the
work
absence
for
of you.
24/7. Okay, the 24/7, the systems run in 24/7 throughout the day and night. 365 years a year, which is duplicatable and also scalable. There's no point in doing 1x 2x. It has to be 10x, and after a while it has to be 100 folds. This should be folds after and after. So that's what we are looking here.
Yep. And one more important thing is, before they invest in assets, very important thing, before they invest in assets, they create an income where it is not tied to the time. That's what the cash flows significant change is.
The key.
The key. So, oh, I'm having a good job. I'm having a small business. I'm earning this much. And if you hurry yourself, or if you go to the bank or the registered broker, they say, oh, wow, this is the savings. Okay, now you can go for this. It means as long as your earning is tied up to your time, it means you are getting into the trap of for another 30 or 40 years. Whatever the property size or wherever the property is. So your focus should be like the wealthy, the 3%, where you must focus on making a cash flow first rather than getting tied up to your capped linear income, which is tied to your time. That's the ultimate part. Yeah.
Let's talk about us.
Yeah. So in saying that, the leverage income model which completely changed our life. That's what we're going to talk about. So in that case, we are Maddi and Sudha.
Yeah.
So we were there in a job for 23 years, and also I did my small business as a photographer, and also we also invested in the property. We did everything, whatever the society
the traditional
said.
path.
The society said we were there stuck. So that's exactly we realized, and what we did is 4 years ago started completely changing our life, because we work for 60 plus hours a week, 50 hours a week as a healthcare professionals, as a physio, whereas we were barely with our kids until we found a leverage income model, which is the business model that completely changed the trajectory of started changing our trajectory of our life. The means of providing the high profit, which is 57%, and also the global reach, so that we can able to scale and duplicate it by using the OPM and OPT strategy, and also having the system which is automated through a social media, because social media can be reachable anywhere around the globe, so that the business can run 24/7 even in the absence of us. It means even while we are sleeping, and no need to chase people, no need to cold reach or cold message, no need to pester friends and family, no need to stock the products, no need to create the inventory, no need to have anything other like what the low ticket or network all the low ticket or mid ticket people do. We don't do any of those things. That model gave us the freedom in terms of time and income finance. So we could now explore and diversify furthermore, but at the same time now we are living our life with complete freedom on our own clock, at the same time living with family by being a present parent, and on top of it, our dream life is to travel. So we are traveling full time for the past more than 21 months.
21.
It's going to be 22 months. This is what our ultimate life is. If this is not freedom, if this is not how the wealth has been created, if this is not true wealth, what else is? It all started happening in this last 4 years itself, where we were there for in traditional path for how many years?
23 years.
23 years. Nothing has changed, but one thing is changed. We started like you, 38 hours of work week, but we ended up with 60 and 50 hours.
50 hours.
Definitely you can resonate to that, isn't it? How many hours you're working now? Are you still free? Is that income flows even when you stop working? Are you having the moment with your life, with your family? Are you a present parent? Can you able to do on your own without anyone's approval? Aren't you still financially struggling to cope up with the next bill? And how is your next Monday is going to coming Monday is going to be? Is it the same? You must reflect on these. Yes, it might be painful to go back and ask and answer all these questions, but that is where your gateway towards creating the true wealth and freedom is. So let's talk about the next.
Yeah.
Here's the question. Yeah, go for it.
Let me ask a question. Do you truly want to be wealthy, or do you just want to look wealthy or look rich?
Wow. Let this sink in deep.
Ask yourself.
Because the society always tempts us to look rich, have a beautiful facade. But are you living outside the house or inside the house? Very simple question.
Yeah, because building wealth with lots of debts and lot of big mortgages and also limited in within limited time is not building wealth.
It's not
If
true
you
wealth.
consider, yeah, if you see what's true wealth, definitely these doesn't include building wealth with stress, building wealth with debt, building wealth with mortgages. Definitely, it's not true wealth.
And moreover, the society has tamed us to focus on the net worth,
Hmm.
but not on the self worth. If you are focusing solely on your cash, net worth, how much of money, blah blah blah, you will end up in chasing behind it rather than positioning yourself to attract it. We are not saying anything woohoo or something like that,
Yeah.
but that's a fact. We did for 23 years, but we changed our perspective, our understanding. We broken free from the limiting beliefs that we had as how they have conditioned us and taken a relentless action that made us to change our life. And not only that, being a present parent, and not only that, now we are helping other fellow parents to achieve the same as well.
To build wealth, or to take the path of freedom, it's not where you think it is building the cash flow system. First and foremost, to build wealth you need a cash flow system, and not only that, skills. You develop skills to create an unlimited, uncapped, leveraged income.
One more important thing between that is the mindset. The mindset to move from protecting money to protecting time. The mindset to shift from working for money to making the money to work for you. Without a mindset, you will end up in seeing the any business model as you are, not as it is. Followed by that, you will develop your fear or a doubt, and you end up in saying that I don't have money to do now. I'm not ready yet. This doesn't suit me. All these fear, the doubt, and the related excuses pops up. The reason because of the lack of mindset. Yeah, there you go.
And not only that, you need to have that courage to challenge your old beliefs. Where you always believe like a hard work only you can get
Time
money.
is money.
You can only work for so many hours and bring only what is that giving you. Those old beliefs,
Time is money concept.
outdated old beliefs. You have to have the courage to challenge that beliefs. So that is also really important for building the wealth. And also at the end, I really want you to ask you a question to yourself. Ask yourself this question: the current, whatever you're earning now, is my current income model creating freedom, or am I just barely surviving?
See, you don't need to give up on the. We are not saying real estate or investment property is wrong. No, 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 no. You don't need to give up on that. That's an ultimate path.
Yeah.
But that is should be used to diversify, not to get tied up to it. You just need to shift your focus. The first what to focus on is nothing but to the cash flow. By building a leverage income which is not tied up to the time, using the right business model, because the leverage income is not going to come from your job or from a small business. No way. So freedom doesn't start with brick and mortar jobs or brick and mortar business. No, no, not with the self-employment. It starts, as we mentioned before, with a mindset, with the right mentorship, and with the system which has got an automation that multiply your effort even in the absence of you. So, in saying all this, you're coming forward and asking you to come, make you to come forward, to call you forward. If you are seeing yourself that you are committed, coachable, open minded, and truly determined and ready to take action and start even before you are ready, not just watching from the sideline, not just ghosting us, then we have a spot which is the first of this month.
Today is the first, yeah.
On this month, we are opening up the few spots for this month for you to watch our private business masterclass, which is a free, and also join for a free 20 minutes strategic call to make sure that you are a right fit and that it also fits you. And also, we are opening up the spots for our free lifetime mentorship. So if you're opening up for all these things, get guided by the 3-step process which exactly changed our life. Just comment below or DM below. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. We'll see you if you're a good fit. See, one thing I would like to share with you at the end: the biggest risk in life is, because if you may feel too risky because it's not familiar, I understand that. But the most important thing is, the biggest risk in life is not taking any risk. We are not recommending you to take a blind risk, but a calculated risk. The biggest risk is staying trapped in a system not designed to make you free. So let's break it together. Let's go. See you on this side, because you are here to live your life to the fullest every single day. We succeed together.